start with these. These are the two PC games that I have. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This is in a box, obviously. This is boxed. There you go. What's actually interesting is that this is the second game released, even though it's based on the first book. And this, which has this big ugly price tag that I can't get off, is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And this was actually released first, which is kind of weird. So the game based on the second book or movie was released first, and this was released second. So whatever. And then I have this Harry Potter interactive DVD game, which is, just as it says, it's an interactive DVD game, which means that you don't need a game system to play this. It's just on your DVD player. And that means that it's not very good. So it's basically like a quiz game. It's all menus and, I don't know, honestly I haven't played that much of it, but yeah. It's not very good, but I picked it up for 99 cents, so. And yeah, you don't need anything, this just plays on any DVD player. And it's kind of interesting. Now we'll move on to this is the other bit of games that I have. So, these two down here, and I guess I'll spread these four over here. So we have all this stuff. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for the GameCube. Harry Potter. Actually, this game is pretty good. I recommend getting it if you're a fan of Zelda games, because it's actually one of those Zelda adventure sort of games, but instead of items, you get spells, because it's Harry Potter. And it's pretty cool because you get to explore an open world Hogwarts. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This one is okay. It's kind of similar to the first one in that it's a sort of Zelda clone kind of thing. It's not as good, but still pick it up. This is where we start getting into the bad ones. This one is not very good. They went away from the Zelda sort of theme and went to kind of a more typical action, typical movie tie-in game where you're just playing through levels and solving boring puzzles and stuff. Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup. This is an interesting game. This is basically, the name suggests, it's a Quidditch game. But basically it's a soccer game with a bunch of weird rules. So they basically took a FIFA game. Well, actually it is a EA Sports, so they probably literally used the engine from FIFA. And then just put some weird rules in it and weird stuff, so I don't know. I wouldn't recommend picking this up. It is cheap and it is kind of fun to play with friends, but it's not particularly good. Here I have the Game Boy game. Oh, that's weird. It just says Harry Potter. I never noticed that. But this is based on the first Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. It's pretty interesting. It's for the Game Boy Color, and it's kind of a Final Fantasy-esque game where you've got spells to use as moves and stuff, and you've got turn-based gaming, so it's kind of interesting. And then down here I have two Wii games. I'll go up here to get rid of the glare. I have two Wii games, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, which I haven't played very much of, but from what I know, these are basically just shooters. For some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason they just made these into third-person shooters. I have no idea why. Actually, you might have seen these two. I picked them up in that haul video when FYE was closing. So obviously I didn't pay $24 for this. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. This box is in horrible condition, but whatever. And again, this is, actually, you could probably see better here. This is a typical, shooter, which is really strange, but I am trying to collect the rest of the games. The only ones I'm missing, I'm only trying to get the mainstream Nintendo ones on the Nintendo system. There were some on the PlayStation, and then I think some on the Xbox 360, and then of course all of them were released on the PC, I believe, but I'm only trying to collect the mainstream Nintendo ones, and if the PC ones show up, I'll pick them up, but the only thing is that for some reason these things are still really expensive, especially the Wii ones. As you can see here, this one was $24.99. I didn't pay that much for it because I don't feel like paying $25 for a subpar Harry Potter game. And I don't remember what this one was, but again, this one was priced at like $15. So I'm trying not to pay those high prices. I'm trying to get them at the thrift store or whatever, but oh well. So far I'm only missing Sorcerer's Stone, Order of the Phoenix, and then I think the Deathly Hallows one was 2 games, which is not very good because apparently the games are only like 2 hours long each. So I'm not going to pay a lot of money for those if I ever get them. But yeah, so that is all of my Harry Potter related items. I hope you liked it, and thanks for watching.